Hello everybody, my name is Mike Campbell. Today's lesson is the Uyghur Alphabet. Okay, so here we have Uyghur written in the native script. Let's go ahead and take a look at the alphabet, which is a modified form of Arabic. Now this alphabet actually, although it's modified, that uses a few extra letters that the Arabic alphabet does not have, and it also uses a few letters that the Arabic alphabet does not, that the Arabic language uses. Okay, so we have a P here with 3 dots underneath, which is which is exactly the same as the Persian and the Urdu language uses. Let's go ahead and look here. A is basically represented in the same way. However, the glottal stop is never written above the letter A. It's always written before the letter with a separate letter in front of it. So if you start a word with a glottal stop, you need to write it like that. Okay, so the glottal stop is always represented with a small niche there with the glottal stop with a small I written above it. Okay, so here we have isolated or in the middle of a word, you write it like this, or connected like this. This is e. In the Latin transcription, that's written with a schwa. Okay, so don't be confused because we already have a regular letter E over here. There are more vowels in this language than there are in Arabic, so we have to create extra letters. Okay, the B and the P, the B is the same. P I already told you about. T always has, it's always aspirated just as in English. D, it's slightly different. The romanization uses the same as Arabic with a J, but notice that the pronunciation is a D. It's an aspirated D. Here we have a new letter. It's like a CH sound, or like this C with a cedilla underneath, as used in Turkish. Remember, Uyghur is an Altaic Turkic language, so it's very closely related to Turkish. The spelling. So here, it's sort of like the Turkish ch. Okay? Here we have the H sound. It's written as an H, but it's a little bit more guttural. Ch. This is the IPA symbol here. Okay, the D is the same, the R is the same, the Z is the same. A three-dotted R is a zh sound. Okay, that's written with a Z as well. In the Latin, S is the same, sh is the same. However, the Latinized version is written with an X. This is the same as pinyin. Uyghur is spoken in East Turkestan or Xinjiang province of China. So you have to remember that the romanization system is going to represent more of a Chinese pinyin system rather than something used outside of the country of China. Okay, here is an invented letter in the Latin alphabet. Okay, this comes from it's the same letter that's used in the middle of the word for Uyghur. It's a voiced trill there. Now that's a uvular trill in the back of the throat. So you can pronounce it as a scraping sound, like this with voice. Uyghur. Or you can pronounce it with a trill. Okay, the F and the Q are the same. Remember, this is aspirated. The K is sort of an adopted from the Cyrillic in neighboring countries, for example, Kazakh. In the Kazakh language, the K is written with a hook below that dropping leg there. Okay, so that's sort of an adoption from Kazakh. But that only appears, this Cyrillic letter only appears in the Central Asian languages there. Okay, the next one, this K is the same as in Arabic. G here is the same as used in other languages other than Arabic. G. Now this one is probably unique to Uyghur. It's an NG sound, or The name of this IPA character is engma. Okay, so we put 3 dots above the K, and notice that this glottal stop in the K here, we also have 3 dots above that. It's retained in its isolated form. L, M, and N are the same. Remember that the N character is kind of short and round rather than long, elongated like these. Okay, now going on, the H sound is the same. However, this H should be differentiated from this H in the Latin transcription because it has a hook at the bottom of the leg of the H, just like the K does. Okay, now the vowels. I don't know if you can see those over there. So why don't I go ahead and erase this and write the vowels up big, because this is one of the major differences. This is U. This one is and this one is U. That's V. It's sometimes pronounced as W. E. E. And Y. So notice that the English spelling of Uyghur is U. Okay, so it has these two characters put together as the U, and then the Y here, Yi. It's just as in Arabic. We